Hello, it's Mark again, and this part will be a tribute to Marty through these pictures that you'll be seeing on the slideshow, and also to the comments that were made already. I'm going to reboot those comments on this section, and you'll hear it again. And then afterwards, I will give you my comments on the overall project on the group itself, right after this.
Was a dear friend for many, many years. I knew Marty before Rocket, and I knew him after Rocket. We were very close, and what do I have to say about Marty? He was liked by everyone. He fully accepted my transition and remained friends afterwards. And he worked in a group with Jeff after Rocket called Heart and Soul, and so I was in contact with Marty up to the end. When he got sick and passed away. And he passed away, gosh, it's been probably about 25 years ago now. Can only speak very highly of both of them.
Was.
Yeah, well, Marty, bass player, all the years in Rocket, lead vocal, background vocal, very good bass player. Very talented, very personable, and he had a lot of personality on stage too. And he was quite popular amongst everybody. He was friends with practically everybody. And him and I got to be, besides just really close bandmates, we were, really good friends, and we actually shared a couple of apartments together, living together as we were the two single guys at the time.
Yeah.
At the time. So we would basically share an apartment, and split the rent, and that came in handy because of the affordability. But it was very, very interesting throughout the years and the struggles we had up and down, and eventually. As time went on and the gigs were starting to go away, and we all kind of saw the writing on the wall, where it's like, we can't consistently book ourselves anymore, and nobody was really interested in getting out and traveling half the year or even a quarter of the year, Been there, done that, and it really just came down to where it was time to go different directions. So with that being said, I had already moved at another location, so Marty was living with some other people. And so Dana and Ross went different directions, and then Marty and I went briefly with this band that I wasn't there very long, but he continued to go on with that for a while. But I was contacted by Dana, I think it was 11 years later, to tell me the bad news, the sad news that Marty had passed.
And Marty, of course, was a lot of fun. He was a really good friend of mine. I'm really so sad what happened to him. And he was a good bass player. He played bass really well, and he sang too. And we all sang, and I missed him a lot too. And when that whole thing fell apart, I didn't get to talk to him for a while. Or Doug, I didn't get to talk to either of them for quite a while. In fact, I didn't get to talk to Doug ever again. I saw Marty a couple times, but Doug, unfortunately, I don't know, went another way, and I missed him. So that's that.
Like that, and I think Marty was a great bass player. He had the charisma. He's the one that drew all the women to the band. Mm-hmm. And so he always attracted them, and he was always front and center doing his little dance or little moves he made.
Those were the comments from the band members that you heard if you did hear all the interviews. And here's my plea to people that are in the know about Marty. I would like for them to possibly contact me to get more information, because this is the only family that have had trouble contacting, and it would be great to have more information about Marty, and also not only that, but to get the word out about this group and be revamping and the music. And Marty was a big part of it, and it would be great to be able to them to share with their families the accomplishments of Marty and the group itself, and to have a dedication to his life, which was bright and full of fun, and affected a lot of people in his life, as this whole band has. I'd like to talk about that too. This is a very talented group that affected a lot of people, and thousands and thousands of performances, but we're talking about 100,000s of people that were affected, not only from the United States, but from other countries that came to see this band, in Lake Tahoe and Vegas and even in Northern California. You've heard the interviews where they've been a part of, celebrities and musical greats, and have experienced a life that we wish that we could have done, and I'm very appreciative to do this project. I'm very honored, and I've learned a lot from them, and a lot about music, and what they really went through. And what they went through was a lot, but there was a lot of camaraderie, and if you weren't together as a family in this group, it wouldn't have happened. So that's very special. I've noticed that. I've heard it from everybody on and off the phone, and different conversations I've had with each individual that has participated in this. So I had to say that, and I'm proud of this project. Everybody, if they didn't contribute to it, it wouldn't be as successful as it is. It's gone international, and that's why I wanted to do these interviews. And I appreciate everybody's contributions, from the pictures to the information to the knowledge. And I'll still be searching for Marty's relatives and even Doug's, where I've actually gotten some information about their family. So in closing, I'd like to say that this has been a great project, and there's going to be a lot of added on things, and there's going to be more features in the future as this gets more popular. So thank you very much. This is Mark signing off.